Once again, it's on, people. This is the Relationship Rehab. I am Brian Redmond, and yes, I do have the audacity to look this fresh for this here video. He's fresh, fresh, he's so fresh, yeah, he's so fresh, he's so fresh, yes I am. But anyway, getting back to the matter at hand, I had someone who asked me a question about happiness, right? And I got to actually talking with this person because they actually called me, and I got to talking with him about happiness and kind of like wanted to nail down like what exactly was he asking me. So he was asking me about like, how do you know if you're happy, or how do you make sure that you are happy with the right person? And we got to talking and we kind of like nailed some things down. So I wanted to hit off a couple of quick points and just go over like overall life happiness, I guess we can call it. So I guess it's kind of like three different segments I broken into, and that was happiness, success, and fulfillment. Okay, so when you're talking about happiness, in my opinion, happiness is kind of like, are you happy with how you feeling about yourself? You know, are you happy with, you know, who you are as a person? That's your happiness, because other people can't make you happy. Other people should enhance your happiness, but you shouldn't have, your happiness shouldn't be, I guess, hinging upon what somebody else is doing for you, what somebody else is doing with you. They should just be able to enhance your happiness, and that goes for friends, your lovers, your loved ones, all of the people that are in your life. They should be contributing to your happiness, or enhancing your happiness, I should say. Success. So success is kind of like your it's like where you at as far as the goals that you set for yourself in your life. So hey, those things that you have said that you want to do, I guess you can measure your success as far as to, or by saying how you are in progress to completing them. So you say you want to be a football player, right? That's your goal. So looking at where you're at in your life and trying to measure that and say, hey, this is what I need to do to become a football player, and where you're at in that kind of like determines your success in your goals. Are you successful in meeting your goals? And I think that last one is fulfillment. So fulfillment is about you walking in and thriving, and how well you're doing in your purpose. So when we talking about purpose, it's that thing that you are put on this earth to do, that thing that you were born to do, that thing that you do so well and nobody else can really do it like you do. That's your purpose. And purpose is something that a lot of us truly go throughout life and having it unfulfilled, and then some of us actually start or try to fulfill it and then stop or fail at it, and then there's some that are actually thriving in it, that are doing that thing that they love. Like me, for instance, I have been trying to get into my fulfillment of my purpose, and I finally got it started. It took a lot of work to get here, but I'm actually on that path, and what you see today, it took a lot of time to get there. There was a lot of success, a lot of trial, a lot of error, a lot of failure, and all of that in me getting there. So when you're talking about those four different things, or those three different things, there's a fourth one that kind of came up in this conversation, and that's your achievement level, or being able to take a self-inventory for your achievement level. So we all have these things that we want to do in life. We all have these goals that we set, and we have these different places that we want to go. However, we sometimes fail to set a level of achievement, or take that self-inventory for achievement for that. And that's kind of like what I want to go over. So one of the points under the self-inventory part is you being able to assess yourself and take that inventory and say, hey, this is where I'm at, and having that list to check to say, this is what I need to do, and this is where I need to go. So first on that list would be, where are you at right now? So not literally, because like right now, I'm in my kitchen / studio / yeah, this is where I'm at right now. But when you're talking about where you're at, where exactly are you at in your life? What is it that has gotten you right here into this point, and like where you're at? That's your first question. So where you at? Am I happy? Is this what I want? Is this what I want to do? Is this where I want to be right now? Realizing and recognizing that. Now, the other part to that is you can't blame nobody for where you at but you. You're the only person that has put yourself in the position where you at and in the situation that you're in. So once you realize where you at and you know and you can own where you at, now that next question is, why are you at this point in your life right now? So you've established where you're at, and now you're asking yourself the question of where am I, why I'm at this point that I'm at right now in my life, right? And for a lot of people, that can be very depressing. For a lot of people, it can be very upsetting, and it can make you feel defeated. But you can't go nowhere until you know where you at, so you can know where you're going. So keep that in mind. Now you've accepted that fact of why you're at the point that you're at. Now here comes the good part, and it always starts with this idea: where do you want to go? Where is it that you want to go? What is it that you want to do? Right? So now you can start to establish your plan. You can start to establish that idea of what it is that you want to do, rather. And then you say, okay, so this is where I want to go. Now, what are you willing to do? And this is the part on you, and this is the action part on you as well, to say, what am I willing to do to get where I want to go? So I have this idea of where I want to go. What am I willing to do? What am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to give up? Who am I willing to disconnect from? What am I willing to do to get to where I want to go? That is where the true work begins. That's where you have to actually begin to get up and formulate a plan, and then you come to that next question of saying, who do I need to do it? Very, very good question to ask yourself. Who do I need to do what it is that I want to do? So you've already established where you want to go. You've established what you're willing to do. Now you have to look at who do you need to do it. Now, a lot of times it's going to be right here, man in the mirror, that person that you look at every day. You need yourself to do it, but there are also people that are in this world that can help you do what you need to do. Problem is that we don't want to disconnect from those that we need to do it, and we find ourselves making it harder to connect with those that we need to do what it is that we want to do. So you gotta disconnect from certain people and certain things and certain aspects and certain environments in your life so that you can connect with those people or those things that you want to do, to be able to walk and thrive in your purpose, to be successful in what it is you want to do, so that you can enhance your happiness, right? So those people that you need to disconnect from, because everybody can't go where you want to go. Everybody's not meant to go where you go. And there are some people that are in your lives for a reason, to teach you a lesson sometimes, for a season, to help you through a particular part in your life in a particular time. And then there's some people that are there for a lifetime, that are there to walk with you through that journey. However, those people that are there for that lifetime, they are very few. It ain't a lot of people. Maybe one, maybe two. All right, so you have to be able to realize that you need to disconnect from certain people and certain things so that you can connect with those people and those certain things that you need to be able to do what it is you want to do. Next one is going to be, when will you start? When do you start that action plan to say, this is the day that I start to do what it is that I need to do? And that's you coming up with a plan, coming up with some type of a list that you need to do so that you can get those things accomplished. And when you start to do them, you got to set a date. You got to say right now. You got to say, at this moment right now is when I start. You know what I'm saying? Because that is what's going to determine if you are able to actually get to your goal. That's going to determine if you're ever going to do it. You don't want to be one of those people that just keep on dreaming and keep on dreaming and keep on dreaming and don't never really get there, right? That's actually one of the videos that I'm going to do about dreamers and visionaries. It's like, I don't consider myself a dreamer anymore. I consider myself a visionary, because a dreamer is somebody who sleeps and somebody who thinks about what they want to do, and they dream and they say, yup, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be this one day, and then it's gonna be so great, it's gonna be so awesome. Visionaries, however, they see what it is that they're gonna do, and then they go out and they do it. They see it and they go get it. So that's what I am. I'm a visionary. I'm not a dreamer. I'm not going to just sit back and think about, oh, I wish it one day it's going to be. Nope. I see what it is that I want. I see what it is that I want to do, and I'm going out to get it. And you can too. And last but not least, how will you measure or evaluate what it is that you're doing? One of the things that I do personally, I got a vision board. Actually, I got several vision boards. I have vision boards of the things that I want to do, and I write down literally with a marker on a dry erase board all the things that I want to do and all the things I need to do to get there to do them. And then once I do that, I can then execute and put a time frame on it. So if I want to do this, I need to do it by this date. When can I have it done by? And that's the date that I set to do it. And every day I have my vision board set up somewhere where I can see it so that I can do what it is that I need to do. So that's exactly what I want for you guys to do. I want you guys to see what it is that you want to do and to go after it. Make a plan. Write it down. Don't just talk about it with your friends. Don't just say, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna do this, man. Oh yeah, girl, one day I'm gonna be this. Actually start to do what it is you need to do, and commit to yourself that this is what I want and this is what I'm gonna do and this is how I'm gonna do it. All right. So I hope this helps you. I hope that this is something that can help you become a better version of yourself, because that is the goal. And it's like I just really feel passionate about this because I know how it is when you fail. I know how it is when you get in a rut. I know how it is when you feel complacent and you get lackadaisical. But I'm here to tell you that I believe in you, and I'm here to tell you that you can do it, because if somebody like me can start to do the things that I'm doing now, if I can do it, anybody can. I love y'all. Keep going. Don't give up. And hey, together we can all change the world. I'm your boy Brian Redmond, and I'm out. And yes, I'm so fresh. Boy, if God would have made anything better, he would have kept it for himself. Yeah, that's from a movie. I love you guys. Peace.